All right, welcome to Alcantar on Accents. I am Tony Alcantar, and I am a dialect coach. What does a dialect coach do? Well, I go on the movie sets and I help the actors say what they have to say with a particular accent or dialect. I teach classes for actors, business people, and I help them achieve that goal of sounding differently. You guys have said to me, hey, what about this movie? How are the accents in that movie? I've thought about it, TV show, whatever it is, and so now I'm going to tell you what I think professionally about the accents and dialects in films and TV shows that you said to me, check it out, so let's check that out. Okay, so this is KGB, played by John Malkovich in the 1998 film Rounders with Matt Damon. Let's check this out. A Russian accent.
Very good. Good hand. Catching that jack on the turn. You got lucky there.
Yep, it was luck.
So, that's it then. Just like a young man coming in for a quickie. I feel so unsatisfied.
Sorry.
You must.
Okay, so right away he's playing every note on the Russian piano here, except for the word "zo." That would be more of a German thing. I feel unsatisfied. So he's got that "y" sound like "niet." So he's got in there turn. He's rolling his R. You got lucky instead of lucky. So he's doing that. But notice how his performance is just a little kind of stilted, and it's holistic. As the bad guy, you'd think he'd be more measured, but more fluid and polished in what he's saying, rather than talking like this. I don't know what I'm going to say next. I don't know.
Feel proud and good. Strong enough to beat the world.
Too choppy, very choppy.
I feel fine.
Me too. I feel okay.
I feel okay. I've never heard anyone in my life say okay, any Russian. Okay, now you may be saying right now, well, Tony, just tell me about the accent itself. But an accent is a holistic part. It's like set deck. It all culminates in everything, and that tells the dialect coach how high or low should we do this. So what do we know? Look at him. His name is KGB. He's wearing red with yellow piping on his Adidas jacket. He's watching football in the back. I can see a bottle of vodka next to the TV. It's in some crap hole basement where nothing matches. Piles of newspaper in the back. Right away, if I'm coaching John Malkovich and I think he's a great actor, I might want to just tell him, look, let's just tone everything down, because we already know you're the bad guy. We don't need to go over with, over the top kind of stuff. I mean, the story is already being told. The character is already being told. You don't have to, what's next? A shirt that he's wearing underneath that says, I heart Moscow. Come on. So anyway, that will inform the dialect coach, which will inform the actor, the director, but this was their choice.
Of course, maybe we check with one other guy, see how he feels.
One other guy.
Grandma!
That's correct. One other guy.
I thought I smelled him.
I'll take the towers.
Boris, you could?
Okay, so this guy's New York. I'll take the towers. Okay, or he could be in Boston. I don't know. He's on the East Coast. I'll take the towers. Okay, that's good. I like that guy. I've seen him in other stuff. I like him.
Let it ride, Mike. Take your chances. You could let this happen, Grandma?
Sure, partner. He still has till morning to make good.
Sure, partner. He still has till morning to make good. A little stilted on his part, too. But notice how fluid Malkovich is. You could do this, Grandma. We could do that. Notice how fluent he is there. That's what we should be going for.
You know what? I got my $5,000 here. That's just fine by me. I'm going home.
Fine. It's a fucking joke anyway.
really stilted. It's a fucking joke anyway. So he hits that final K instead of joking, but that slows everything down, which makes him look like he just arrived yesterday from Moscow. He can easily go, this is a fucking joke anyway. It's a fucking joke anyway. It's a fucking joke anyway. It's a fucking joke anyway. And he still has enough Russianisms in that we go, okay, but he doesn't have to do it paint by number. He's doing it stilted. It's Russian by number, if that's a thing.
After all, I am paying you with your money.
What'd you say?
Your money. I am still up 20 grand from this last time I stick it in you.
They're trying to goad me.
Yeah, okay, this whole movie is trying to go to me. Again, does it comport with what an audience expects from a big bad Russian? He doesn't seem like he seems like a stupid Russian. He seems like a Russian clown is really what he seems like. Again, notice how the stilted performance, the way he displays the dialogue, it's just too much. It's too much, and therefore I'm just withdrawing from this thing. Okay, let's see what the next scene is.
Trying to own me.
Bad judgment. But
Don't you worry, son. It will all be over soon.
Watch how close, because this is a movie about cards and there's not a lot going on. So we got the voiceover, we've got a tight thing, we've got a piano playing in the background, the soundtrack going. The accent, because it's so thick, it kind of breaks the frame and breaks the reality. This is for actors. When you are in a close-up like this is a screamer, right? You want to minimize your accent so it doesn't overpower what the frame sees and what we hear. That's tight. You know, it's supposed to add to the drama of the story. Eye movements. These guys are good actors. Look how minimal they are. Don't touch. Now that's some Russian crunching.
Check.
No picture, I tip you.
Okay, so again, this is the big baddie of the movie. He has to overcome this guy who talks with his mouth open, who's got a ratty beard, who's got some mismatched chairs in a basement somewhere. It's a holistic thing. Chews with his mouth open. This is not a formidable foe. They've made him almost into a
Laying this
clown.
down, Teddy. Top two pair. It's a monster hand. I'm gonna lay that down. Because you got 2-4, and I'm not gonna draw against a made hand.
Watch this. Watch how precise he is with his eye movements. With it, watch the control. The cookie is still there. It's almost like an Oreo commercial cookie. Watch how controlled he is, and watch how the accent betrays the minimalistic goings on of what the camera sees and the microphone hears. Watch this. Watch this.
Lies down a monster.
Look how controlled he is.
Should have paid me off on that.
And the accent just bursts
The
out.
fuck did you lay that down?
The accent just bursts out of the frame. I get it, but they're across from each other. He doesn't have to yell at him like he's across the room. The fuck did you lay that down? He doesn't need that much. Pull back, pull back, pull back. It's better. Cookie's still in frame. Why? Oh, because he realizes. And he throws it. This is a guy to be reckoned with?
Not hungry?
Okay, again, this is a holistic thing. If he pulled out a gun and shot that guy, that would be like, whoa, Now I believe it, but he throws his cookies. He throws his cookies. I just can't believe it. I can't believe everything. Poor John Malkovich.
Mr. Son of a bitch.
Listen, when you come to a new country, you always learn the swear words first. He would he would know, Mr. Son of a bitch. He would know how to say that almost exactly like an American. Maybe with a little sauce on it, a little flavor, but not Mr. Son of bitch. We can fix this. This could have been
All
fixed.
right, I'll call the $2,000. I'll gamble. Don't splash the pot.
You're on a draw, Mike? Go away. This one is not good for you.
That's great. That's great. You're going to do whatever you said, Mike. This is no good for you. That's great. Notice how he has the language there. Very good. Awesome. Just a little hint of the accent. I love it.
And in my club, I will splash the pot whenever the fuck I please.
And then he goes back to this talking like that. He had it. He had it.
I'm gonna check, Daddy.
That's right. Big Daddy. Bits. The pot.
The pot. Not bad. Biets. That was good. He biets the pot.
It's 4,400.
Not bad. He
All right, I'm
bets
gonna
the
call
pot.
you, or else I won't respect myself tomorrow morning.
Respect is all you have left in the morning.
Respect is all that you will have in the morning. I'm going to get a t-shirt that says I get what they're doing dramatically. I get it because it's a card game. They've got to do something. What was plan B?
Last card coming.
Last card coming. That's technically good. Oh, look at the precision. Camera move.
Check.
It hurts, doesn't it? You can't believe what fell. All your dreams just hops down the fucking drain. Your fate is sitting right beside you. That ace could not have helped you. I bet it all.
Okay, now I get where they're going with this, but had he been minimal before, now we lead up. Now he's got the freedom to go, I've got you where I want you. I've been toying with you, and now you are the mouse in my paw. There's no way out. I understand dramatically why they're doing that, but had they used up their get out of jail free card earlier and done minimalist, now I would buy it when he was coming in for the kill. It's like he monologued, basically. He just did the monologue that all villains do, right? I would have so much bought it.
You're right, Daddy. The ace didn't help me.
Yeah, smiling, of course.
I flopped the nut straight.
Motherfucker!
Ah, he knows how to
You
say that.
nut! Motherfucker! That is it!
What you talking about that? So take him down, Daddy.
Yet! No more!
Yes.
No! Not tonight! This son of bitch all night, he chick! He trapped me!
Well, you feeling satisfied now, Teddy? Because I can go on busting you up all night.
Niet! He beat me. Straight up. Pay him. Pay that man his money.
Yeah, I get the conclusion. He was trapped. He trapped me. Paid that man his money. I get they have to resolve it. Yada, yada, yada. I don't know. I think they could have had their cake and ate it, had their Oreos and ate it too, if they would have had him slight at the beginning to make him more believable. And then when he comes in for the kill, he's a little bit more specific with his language. And then the resolution, pay that man, he beat me straight up. It's just too stilted. Let's see what Matt Damon has to say about this.
When he finally shows up, he gets there and, you know, I mean, it's like at that point, he's walking on water. And we do the first take and John goes, "If you don't have my money, then you are mine." And I'm sitting across the table from him like, I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Rewind.
We're talking like this, and suddenly the action, "If you don't have my money," and the crew bursts into applause. They're cheering. They're like, "Wow, amazing, amazing." And I'm looking at him, and I guess he sees me looking at him. And he leans across the table, and I lean in, and he looks at me, and he goes, "I'm a terrible actor." And it was just literally one of my favorite things that's ever happened on a movie. If you get to that point where nobody gives you a straight answer, you know, it's dangerous.
Yes, he says it. He's right. He says, we're sitting right across from each other. That's exactly it. And the performance should have reflected two guys sitting across from each other playing cards, but it seems so big and grand. Damon even said it himself. Oh, John Malkovich. I saw him, did I mention, in 1984 with Dustin Hoffman in Chicago in Death of a Salesman. He is a good actor. He's a great actor. He's funny. I wish I knew him. He's a Chicago guy like I am. Okay, well, that's what I have to say about this Russian performance. John Malkovich, KGB in Rounders. If you have a movie that you want me to talk about based on the accent, let me know. Ring bells, subscribe, like, contact me if you need someone to help you with your production. I'm here. This is Tony Alcantar on Accents.